Attention, family! I've decided to kill you all in an excruciating manner. What do you say to that? If, well, I'm glad you're all on board.
Hi there, I'm Seth McFarlane, creator of the television series Family Guy.
Okay, so it's been 7 months since my last Family Guy video. I think the video still holds up somewhat. It doesn't feel like the Family Guy video to me. Hopefully soon I can release the best Family Guy vid. I'm not doing what LS Mark did, I refuse. But we're gonna have the whole shebang, man. Everyone's gonna be in this video. Geek Tunes, Veritas Joe, Cash Cash, some call me Johnny, Dark Lord Jado, One, Nostalgia Critic, Review Your Life once he stops saying the N-word, Hariana Hook, Tariq after we do another Kahoot to see who actually knows Family Guy. I'm off topic. Okay, so I'm working on another review while making this. Good chance I'm watching the show while I'm writing this. One day while I was sitting on my bed, I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw the test pilot just sitting there. I was just saying to myself, oh man, I haven't seen the test pilot in a while. And I remember it being on the Volume 1 disc set of the Family Guy DVD. I love this DVD. I also own Volumes 1 through 4. You know what? You want to see my DVD collection? Here you go. My friends and family think I'm crazy, but I promise you I'm not. Oh, I didn't buy that, I promise. Look, I got the Prince of Egypt, Fat Albert, South Park. Okay, I'll get into the video. I love rewatching this test pilot. As a matter of fact, I really like watching any test pilot for that matter. It's fun to see all the changes done to the show during development, especially for this show. Peter and Chris's heads were bigger, Stewie had a different shirt, and Brian was pretty much the same. Fun fact, Seth McFarlane wasn't going to voice Brian. He wanted William H Macy, but I honestly couldn't see anybody else voicing Brian. But Lois and Meg had something totally different. More specifically Lois, because Meg just had a different colored hat and shirt. Lois was just different. There's also lines that made it into the pilot, but in this, they were delivered by other characters. And the music and the iconic theme song is different. Test pilot is 8 minutes long, so let's talk about it. And I also want to point out the lines delivered by different characters, so I'll show a quick clip of the original episode. So let's get started.
Sorry, I'm not
The pilot begins just as you expected. This is line for line, Death has a shout out. We begin with the family watching the Brady Bunch, and then we cut to the dinner scene where Stewie is working on his mind control gun. And this is where Meg says the line instead of Lois.
I remember when Stewie was born. He was the only baby I've ever seen who came out smiling.
Oh, don't pout, honey. You know, when you were born, the doctor said you were the happiest looking baby he'd ever seen.
Lois brings up the stag party instead of Peter. But afterwards, Meg misses with a thermostat and we see Cleveland instead of the random white dude. And we see all the cutaway gags. The church gag wasn't all there though.
Yet miraculously, Job was still able to keep his dignity.
Everything else is the same. This shot scares me. Look at Lois' face. Peter heads to the stag party and drinks, disregarding Lois' wishes. We don't see Quagmire though. The scene is almost the same, but instead of saying kid in the original episode, Peter says Meg. We cut to the next scene where Peter is drunk on the table, and this scene is almost the same. The scene is just shorter, but it isn't too different. Peter heads to work, and this scene is literally the same. Peter sleeps on the job, and Mr. Weed sounded completely different. Voiced by Butch Hartman. What? Warns Peter that he needs to stay up, but Peter sleeps anyway, completely ignoring the dangerous toys going through. The news is on, and Tom Tucker was originally called Mike, and we see kids playing with dangerous toys, and Peter is fired. Instead of Peter not telling Lois he got fired, Lois already knows, and Chris says he's gonna get wasted. This line is way too funny to me. Stewie tries to kill Lois with his tuna fish sandwich, and remember when Stewie wanted to kill Lois? Cause I low-key forgot. Instead of Peter and Brian talking, he talks to Chris, and the cutaway gags play like before. The last one is crazy, because Peter actually cusses.
And the grand prize goes to the Von Trapp Family Singers.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Yo, that's crazy. But anyway, the test pilot ends with the narrator saying, Family Guy's coming to Fox. And even with all the crazy things that happened, it definitely made it to Fox. This isn't going to take me too long, because it's pretty much just a Death Has a Shadow episode. But I want to cover all the features on the DVD. Like seriously, if you don't have this, please consider buying it. And if you can't, you know what? Me, myself, will come over to your house and we will watch it together. You want some dominoes? We finna be lit. The DVD has commentaries, promos, and behind the scenes features. I love watching behind the scenes features, even to bad films. It's cool to see all the other ways a film or TV show is made. With that out of the way, the test pilot was so much fun to watch. There's two scenes I really wish made it to the final cut. The dry delivery of Chris saying I'm gonna get wasted is too funny. But there isn't much for me to say in this episode. It's basically the first episode, but with extra stuff that didn't make it to the final product. That isn't a bad thing, just saying, because I really loved the first episode. Many memorable moments like the Kool-Aid Man, introducing characters we will grow to love. Well, kinda. Hey, but no hate, because Brian looked. It was a great start to this crazy TV series. And since I'm saving season 1 for my Family Guy vid, I'll keep this brief. I love the Brian Portrait of the Dog episode. It's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, Dad, that's your solution to everything.
Dad! Dad!
What?
8 is enough.
You know I love you girls.
Sober for what? Yeah, I know it's a must. When the devil looking over your shoulder, adjust to the pain and the lust and the lack of the trust in the world. But it's love in the world when you're loving it.
I tried my best to make this video as long as possible, but test pilot is 8 minutes long. I'll gush about the earlier seasons later. This was a fun little rewatch, introducing these characters in a nice way. It's fun to see all the small changes added to this episode, and I'm happy I finally got around to making this video. And trust me, you will eventually get tired of me talking about the show. This is on YouTube, but don't worry, I'm already on my way to your place. I already got the pizza and we can drink some Sunny D together. Or some great soda, but in all seriousness, check it out when you can. Alright, what's in the news today? Nostalgia Critic reviews Shark Tales again, Sonic Prime is coming out, and Kibo's leaving. Hello, what? Why are they doing this now? I gotta dedicate all my love to Kibo right now.